That joker is heavier than I was expecting. Well, we're down here in the shop, and kind of chilly today. Been snowing and things off and on, so I decided to change on this 245. It's only got about 100 hours on the oil change, or a little over, but we'll go ahead and change it anyways. I could have probably let it go a little longer. Oh man, I cut a hole in it. I don't like these filter wrenches right here. I don't even know why I grabbed it. One thing, I'm probably turning it back, using it backwards. Should have been flipped over the other way. But figure if any tractor I've got deserves a good fresh oil change, it's this one. Trying to look at it, see if it's got any shine in it. Sure, no metal. These tractors are pretty simple, straightforward oil change. Gets a little oil and put back in this filter, and that's why a lot of times I don't do that, because I make a daggone mess. I'm the sloppiest person at changing oil there ever was, I believe. I'm always making a mess. Probably because I get in a hurry, partially. That's a Napa 1460 Purolator L20195 or something like that, I believe is another filter I've used. Well, I can tell you right here. L20195. Yep. That's what was on it. I'll snug that up just a fuzz with the wrench. Not this wrench. Now, a very important part of this job is to put your oil drain plug back in, because the last time I changed oil on this tractor, I didn't do that and started filling it up and wasted a pretty good amount of oil. Which is not healthy on the pocketbook. Okay, got our engine oil changed and topped off. Now I'm thinking about, well, pretty well know I'm going to. Change the oil in these Planetaries. I just hope I can get the drain plug out. I don't think the Planetaries ever had the oil changed in them. And the last time these back tires, I remember ever seeing either one of them off was, I was about 8 years old. So getting them loose might be a little bit of a challenge. We'll find out. Now that one done good. These have got an odd style lug nut. They got threads up inside of them with the shoulder on the outside. Pretty good setup, actually. Ooh, boy. That joker is heavier than I was expecting from white. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Wowzers. Oh, I have changed several tractor tires by myself. Yeah, that cast center in that bad boy is heavy. It is heavy. First time I've had one of them off before. And it wants to lean to that one side where the weight's offset in it. Yeah, they're not balanced as good. But I can't believe how much weight is in that thing. Got a little small plug right here. And I don't want to drop it down in the drain pan. Now, there's no oil coming out. So, is this one dry or does it need to vent? Is it air locked? Is that hole plugged or something? Yeah, got a bunch of sludge. I mean, look at the center on this thing. Instead of a steel disc, I mean, that thing's, what, 1.75 inches, 1.5 inches thick or more. Same way up in here. All this thing, I mean, that's just a heavy cast piece of metal. And if I'm not mistaken, you could also buy a weight that bolted inside right there. An extra weight. I'd love to find one of those. That'd be pretty cool to have in there. And I may be wrong on that, but I'm thinking you could. I'm pretty sure, almost positive on the 28-inch wheels that you could. I don't know about the 24s, but it's got the bolt holes here, so I'm thinking you probably could have. But I'll have to get some tires for this whole thing before long. I've got some tread left. These center lugs are bigger lugs. They're doing pretty good. These are pretty much wore out. Getting some pretty good dry rot and things. I'd like to get some new tires for it. Probably put them Galaxy Earth Pro tires, like the new tire I got on the farm track. They're a good biting tread. They got good traction. But you know, this little old tractor's always amazed me how well it's pulled and things for its size. And after handling that wheel and tire, yeah, I can understand a little more why it did so good. Because I've had these, like on that farm track, the fluid filled 14.9 by 28s and stuff off with a regular wheel, and they're not hard at all to handle. But now that thing there will get away from you and hurt you if you ain't careful. My bucket may not have enough oil in it to pump. I got a feeling. Alright, got me some more oil. And we'll just pump her in there till it starts coming out the hole, which I may have to, it may hit. You know how old gear oil is, and then it's kind of cold too. It's going to kind of bunch up there and not all flow around even right away. Don't work exactly like pouring water in something or regular motor oil. I don't know how much them holds. I seen it bubble up right then. I'm gonna let it set and run down a little bit and top it off then. Got her filled up, fuel plug put back in, and now we're gonna waller this tire over here and see if we can get it on. Oh, mercy. Whoa. Good grief. I'm telling you, it's unreal how heavy this thing is. Oh. Ho. Ho ho. Next time, I'll be using a tractor to lift that other side off. I ain't doing it today. I'll wait till the day's a little warmer, open the shop door, and use a front end loader or a boom pole or something to handle the wheel and tire, or get me somebody to help me or something. I can't do it. That was rough. That was rough. I'm gonna try something different. And that's not gonna work. I thought I could get this. Yeah, maybe I can. Let's see if this will work. I don't know. Burley will go up in there. Let's try and get that jug under there and let it catch the oil and run it out here. Maybe I can cap it off and let it fill it up and then move it, possibly. Now, nothing's coming out, so it's probably gummed up. Look where it's starting. Lord, ain't no good way to do this. That's the biggest reason I took the wheel off yesterday. It's to keep from making such a mess. Well, I got the oil drain and stuff like that, but made a pretty good mess. I got it cleaned up. I ended up spilling some on my rim and things, but I don't know. About believe if I do it again or on something else, I'll go ahead and pull the wheel. Unless you had your little trough made out of some flashing or something, let it run out into a pan might work, but I mean, I caught most of it, but I did spill some too. Well, about out of SD card space, but I went ahead and got the 245 moved out. That final drive oil change ended up just being more aggravation than I intended it to be. Not really that it's complicated or takes any intelligence to do. It's just there's not a good way to do it. But anyways, still got a little more to do on the 245. Need to do the hydraulic oil and screen and air filter and a few odds and ends, which we'll get a little later, because I don't have the oil like I said before. But if y'all will, please like, subscribe, comment, and appreciate y'all watching, and we'll talk to you later.